I'm thrilled to share some incredible stories from the relationship advice community on Reddit. As I dive into these tales of love, heartache, and everything in between, I hope to offer a relatable and humorous take on the ups and downs of romance. I, 20 male, constantly told my partner, 21 female, she's the prettiest girl in the whole world. She can't say it back. I see no one else when I'm in love. No celebrities, no coworkers, not a girl in the street. My partner is supremely attractive to me. A year ago, I broke up with my partner because we weren't physical. It was great, except I felt very ugly with her. I told her as often as I could I thought she was the most beautiful person alive, and never heard it back. I've transformed my body and tried to rekindle things recently, but I told her if she can't see me how I see her, I'm not interested. She confessed that I'm not the most attractive person to her, not the most handsome man, what have you. She said I'm the most attractive man she's been with, and I told her it wasn't enough for me. I told her I don't want to feel like the best you can do. I want to feel like if you could have anyone it would be me. The way I made you feel. There ain't anyone that'll shit on her. She says I'll be closer to my goal if I get abs. In real good shape, I just have a dad bod. But I know there are girls who would see me the way I want, the way I am now. A few have tried to have their way with me since the breakup, and one even told me as much. It's a shame I'm so hooked on my ex. I don't want to feel like my partner's wandering eyes. I want to feel like the only boy in the world. Maybe that sounds like I'm a princess, but damn it if I'm dishing that out. I want it in return. Was it stupid to have left a good thing because I'm not the most beautiful thing in the world in the eyes of my partner? I'm not asking about morals. I'd like to hear your personal opinions. Thank you. Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. Bro, you're the prettiest girl in the world. Here's the response from OP. Bro. Thank you, bro. You didn't say it back. Here's the response from OP. Hurt people hurt people. Okay. That actually made me chuckle. This thread is a little absurd, but thank you for maintaining a solid sense of humor. And now for the next story. Girlfriend, 25 female. Never wants sex with me, 25 male. Should we break up? I 25 male, and my girlfriend 25 female, never have sex. When I say never, it's maybe once every 2 or 3 months. We have been together since we were in high school, but only lived together for 2 going on 3 years now. I do all the cooking, cleaning, laundry, and pay all our bills. But she never wants to have sex anymore. And if we do, it's always me initiating it. It gets exhausting being the only one to even try, and when I do try 99% of the time, I am rejected. Valentine's Day was recently, and I went all out, got her 2 dozen roses, her favorite candy, and giant stuffed sloth, her favorite animal, and got up early before work and went to get her favorite Starbucks drink. I also had a nice candlelit dinner set up for when she got home from work. I don't ever like to compare gifts, but she got me a pack of candy that she bought at Walmart on the way home, and gave it to me still in the Walmart bag, which made me feel like it was an afterthought by her. I also set up candles in the bedroom, and when I tried to initiate some intimacy after dinner, I was turned away again. I've tried talking to her about it, and every time she just cries and tells me all I care about is sex. Or, oh, I guess it's my fault. I don't want my relationship to end, but I'm starting to get to the point where I don't know what else to do. Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. Anya. You want this relationship to continue? Literally, LMAO sex isn't even the only issue. This sounds like a terrible relationship. This happened to me. And I was the one not wanting to have sex with my partner. The truth is, I wasn't attracted to him sexually anymore. Don't let yourself fall into a relationship with a dead bedroom at 25. There is someone else out there for you, who may be better suited to you sexually. Just my thoughts. Hugs. Okay. And if you want to continue this relationship, she needs to be honest about why she isn't interested in sex, even if ultimately the truth is hard to hear. Yep. This person is correct, OP. Do not let sexual incompatibility dominate your relationship at 25. Go find the woman who will be thrilled to be with you, and who will not make you feel guilty for desiring physical intimacy, which strengthens emotional intimacy, with the person you love. And now for the next story. My 31 male wife, 32 female, is upset with my career. How can we get on the same page? My 31 male wife, 32 female, has been getting increasingly upset with me over the past month about my career. I work an office job, but I'm making $90,000 and a part-time job making $10, $12,000. She works as a company director making $125,000 and finishes law school this spring. Lately, she has been telling me to come up with a 5-year plan to make $200, $500,000, so she can quit working. Her stating she wants to quit working and being serious is recent. Her current plans are to work in big law for a few years, and then move on to something slower, paced after we've paid off her law school loans. We're currently house hunting, and while going through our realtor's website, she was getting frustrated at the homes that we can afford. All great homes in the high 300s and low 400s. She told me that she wants to quit, live in her big house, with her nice car, and stay at home with the kids, and that I need to get a job to support that. For as long as we have been together, I have said that I'm not interested in a high-stress, high-supervisory position in my day job. I'm very fortunate to have a job that pays well without headaches or requiring a college degree. My wife has been in her career field for 10 years in management positions and has been earning degrees in higher education for most of that time. I'm not lacking any drive in my life. I moved from a $70,000 job in 2023 to where I am now for a substantial, to me, raise. When she left the house today, she sarcastically apologized to me for not seeing my lack of drive before we got married, and for not seeing me being happy with never getting more. That's the first time she's said something to me that was really hurtful. Am I totally incorrect in my position here? Or is there a way I can better explain myself? Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. I would put the house hunting on hold and seriously reconsider if this is the relationship for you. Do you want to support her like that? OP. 1. Red flag alert. You've gone and married a monkey brancher gold digger. 2. Do not purchase a house at this time. 3. Do not get pregnant trap. 4. Couples counseling, now. 5. Advise your wife that you made a mistake. You thought you were marrying your lifelong partner, not her servant, who she will demean, denigrate, and disrespect if she's not a kept woman. 6. Immediately, privately confer with a seasoned family law attorney to discuss your entitlements and alternatives regarding divorce. That's if you have a single ounce of common sense. She could give a flying FK about you. Dude, the sex can't be that goods. Buddy, the guy doesn't have any gold to dig. His wife out-earns him and has a higher earning potential, lol. Yes, but she wants him to get to the gold digger range so she can just stay at home. With the kids? She did a law degree, so she will probably want to go back to work later on. She probably wants to spend the years while they're little at home. I agree with this. A lot of women would ideally want to not work when they have kids, until they are all grown up. After the nest is empty, go to a high-level job, like an attorney. The problem is, society does not embrace women having children young, and then going to study after the children have grown up. It's much harder for them to get back on the track of the career they want. Understanding this, and agreeing to it really wind up being a huge impediment towards female empowerment. The case you just laid out is something that has been used in medical fields for a long time to hamper female applicants for MBs. If the assumption is that someone is going to gain training and education for a job they're unlikely to do for 10-20 years, then why give them the training and education? There are hospitals and medical groups that are reluctant to hire young women with impeccable resumes because they know there is a tendency to choose to get pregnant and stay home for an extended period of time. Defending someone actively stating their desire to do exactly this really hurts the people who simply want to practice in their field. A higher earning potential that's costing an arm and a leg that she is unwilling to use. If she wanted to be a lawyer and asked to be willing to be a stay-at-home parent, that would be one thing. But actively choosing to both incur likely 6 figures in debt to obtain a degree she has no intention of paying off through her own work is simply ridiculous. It's not about money, it's about status, but she's very much monkey branching, or will down the line. Been so focused on her and future family needs that he lost self-respect. And now for the next story. My 23 female mom, 58 female did something horrible to me in high school. What should my next steps be? I'm 23 female. I have recently been diagnosed with CPTSD, and I need some advice on my situation. When I was 15, I started dating a boy that went to my high school. My mom started off by offering to text him, pretending to be me, on my phone when I had homework and couldn't respond to him right away. But it escalated to her logging into my Snapchat all the time and messaging him as me. She would have me smile and hold up my hand like I took the pictures, but she would be writing the messages. I didn't really like him, but she had this really strong emotional connection to him. She planned all the dates we went on, and she started assigning me things I had to do with him. It started slow. I had to hold his hand, put my head on his chest, etc. But eventually it became sexual. I never wanted to do it, and I made that clear, but she would freak out and get mad, really sad. She'd threaten sometimes to hurt herself, and she'd stop eating. He always wanted to do the things she wanted me to do with him, and she would tell him over Snapchat that I was going to. She'd check with me when she picked me up from his house. I didn't feel like I could lie. Eventually, when I got to college, I broke up with him, and she had a major freak out and texted me really mean and scary things. We didn't see each other for almost 5 months. Eventually, we kind of reconciled. I was wondering if what she did counts as sexual abuse, and if so, is it also a type of incest? I don't know what to think of it. My gut says it is, but I don't want to claim something that's not true. Any guidance would be appreciated. Thank you. Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. Mzozari, this is absolutely sexual abuse, as well as severe and horrific emotional abuse. You say you've been diagnosed with CPTSD, so I assume you have a therapist, which is a great first step. The next one is to end your relationship with your mom. There is no way to have a healthy relationship with the person who abused you this way, especially while you're actively healing the trauma she inflicted. I wish you the best, and hope you have a good support system. You didn't deserve any of that. Oh brother, this is beyond Reddit. Genuinely, I would be starting with a therapist, lawyer, and an MF prayer. It's definitely sexual abuse and coercion. I'm so sorry, the person you should have been able to trust the most hurt you so badly. She doesn't sound like a safe person to be around, especially if she's never apologized or acknowledged the harm she did. Like and subscribe for more awesome daily Reddit content. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos.